Hey guys, what is up? It's Legion of Gaming here, and we're back today with another episode of our Mass Effect Legendary Edition Let's Play on Insanity difficulty. In the last episode, we went ahead and completed Jacob's loyalty mission, finding out about why exactly he feels the way that he feels about his father and getting kinda abandoned and everything like that, and found out that he basically, decided he wanted to maroon himself on an unknown planet with his entire crew for about 10 years before finally calling for rescue after everybody basically had turned on him and was actually trying to kill him. But if you haven't checked that out yet, be sure to go ahead and check it out before you finish watching this one. I'll put a link for it in the iCards below. But in this episode, we are going to be completing Miranda's mission, her loyalty mission, as well as doing a little bit of like random miscellaneous stuff to get us a little bit more Paragon. We're also going to be checking in with some of our crew members to get more loyalty missions. But we're going to start off with talking to our buddy Thane here.
Do you need something?
I want to talk about you.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
What's your life expectancy?
Are you going to be alright until the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in humid environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
Tell me more about Keprel syndrome.
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Why can't it be cured?
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
Can we help?
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
Now, something that I find kind of interesting is, he says that nobody on the ship really could be able to help him, but in my opinion, I think part of that is actually kind of considering it a little bit of his penance. He said that he was going to do the mission for free, and he always insists that, his illness isn't going to affect his performance or anything like that, but really, I think it's just because, he wants to do this one last good thing, and he believes that if he actually goes and, gets the treatment and gets taken out of the fight, that he won't be able to, complete that kind of one last deed that he wants to do, in addition to another thing that he wants to do, which will be related to his loyalty mission, but I won't spoil that one for you in case you guys haven't done it yet. But, we're gonna see Grunt real quick, because as you can see here, he has a little bit of irrational actions going on here, and basically he's just kind of like going around throwing temper tantrums in his little cargo hold over here, and we're gonna try to find out why.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something with my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
You have no idea?
Okir didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Let's ask the ship's AI.
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
We'll go to Chunka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
And so then you get a little quest update, and basically, you know, like they said, you need to go to Tachanka. Not going to talk to Tally because she won't really have anything for us right now. Neither will Garrus or Miranda because we have already picked up her loyalty mission, as well as Jack because we're still waiting to do hers. And then Jacob and Morden both don't have anything to say. I think once we complete the next mission, we should have some dialogue with Jacob. But it'll be like the next main mission, because most of the time, unless it's like dialogue leading into the loyalty missions, you won't really have any new dialogue options unlocked. We're still going to hold off on securing the smuggled cargo. We're going to go over to the Citadel real quick, and like I said, we're going to do some quick little miscellaneous stuff. Won't take too long. And we'll get into Miranda's loyalty mission. But what we're going to be doing here is we'll bring Tally along. I am going to go ahead and just put our 4th point into here so that we'll go ahead and get the 100% Paragon and Renegade, because it'll basically, you know, double your points for any of the Paragon and stuff like that that we're getting right now. Go ahead and we'll just do all of Tally's right there. We'll do power duration. And then we'll do that. And then this is kind of an interesting thing you can do if you're gonna use the drone to kind of like get people out from cover, which is what it's supposed to be used for, and like use it to like go really deep behind. Then I would do the explosion. If you're not really planning to use Tally in that capacity, then I would just go with the regular old attack drone. But we're gonna go with explosives. And then, like I said, we're going to save up to get Miranda's overload maxed out. Nothing for us to do out here. Actually, wait.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
So we're gonna go down to level 28 here in the wards. And we are going to meet with our favorite reporter, Khaleesa Al-Jalani. I'm sure you guys remember her from Mass Effect 1.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You walked out in the middle of the interview. Made a lot of humans question what the Council might be hiding. Do you have a minute?
You made me look bad.
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side. You're back, you're news. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
We stood as one to save many.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid. And yes, I remembered them all. Everyone in the 5th Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that. And so do you.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check bid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Alright, and so then now we need to go to level 26 here. And we're gonna help this quarry in here. Basically, what has happened is this Volus is accusing her of stealing his credit chit.
I don't like your... I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
And so then you can kind of investigate, but everybody's kind of going to just give you your own opinion and things like that. Long story short, you're going to have to basically, you know, pick a side and convince, just like with the Hanar quest in Mass Effect 1, where you had to convince either the Hanar to stop preaching or the CSEC officer to allow the Hanar to continue to preach. But I'll look into this.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a CSEC matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Goodbye.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
And so then you can
Shepard,
come over here.
This is my favorite store on the Citadel.
And there's still that one little part. You can ask each of the shopkeepers.
He's my baby. He's all I have left of Jacob.
I know.
I just want to protect him.
I know.
I'm not being irrational, Michael.
I know. I'm Commander Shepard.
So this is actually where
the Citadel.
The credit chip will be at, is over here in Marab's shop.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
Hence this unique dialogue option here.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Goodbye.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
And so obviously if it is here behind the counter, then obviously the Quarian didn't steal it. Is anyone surprised by that? Nope, not the
Legally
slightest.
obligated to inform you that I'll be doing an Omni-tool scan.
Fine, if it'll get...
Please
I
move
found the
along.
credit chit.
You forgot your credit chit at Saronis Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well. The Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for me.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Will you be alright?
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Good luck, Leah Bael. Thanks.
And so that's why we bring Ty along, is to get that little unique dialogue out of here. It's kind of neat. Then we'll go to 27 here, and if you come, it's over this way. If you come over here and listen to the conversation these Krogan are having.
Lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish. No, they're not. You ever been up there? No. CSEC won't let me.
Come on over here, and we're gonna buy the model ship of Sovereign. And then, you know, like I have said before, you can get these fish. You just gotta make sure you remember to feed them. I never get them because, of course, I can't remember to feed them. But if you go ahead and keep talking to Kelly, then eventually she will offer to feed the fish for you. And that's usually whenever I go and get them. But go on back to level 28, and there will be a nightclub over here called Dark Star. Kind of like replaces Flux and Cora's Den and stuff like that, because all of that stuff never reopened after the attack on the Citadel, but it's right over here next to where we just talked to Kalisa. Right here. And you just come on in here and talk to this groundskeeper. He's right here. And you just ask him about fish on the Presidium.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonesi's gift shop.
Goodbye.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demaio flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nice.
And so then, again, you're just doing that for a little bit of extra Paragon, so that we can get maxed out. Now, we will get all the way to the top almost, probably, just by doing Tally's loyalty mission when that comes along. And so you just come on back here and you just let them know, hey, there's not any fish up there.
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
And so then just a quick little $1,000 and some experience. And then we are off to the Normandy again, because we are now going to go back to Ilium and do Miranda's loyalty mission. We're just gonna go ahead and do Garrus and Miranda, and of course, as with all the loyalty missions, you can do whoever you want on there, and it'll give you a chance to relay out everybody once you actually get to where you're starting the mission at, because, you know, it always makes you take whoever's loyalty mission it is along with you. But for Miranda's, we're gonna go up there to the club on the other end of things.
I lost it somewhere. How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton.
We do not have. Let's see. Yeah. So we have 69,000. So if we wanted to, we could buy the Metagel upgrade over there. But I'd rather just save up and get the biotic damage increase, because our tech damage is just about as high as it can be. So now we want to amp up our squad's biotic damage, because obviously the only thing that's really giving us any issues is breaking through armor and barriers. Over there is, as you can see, Conrad Werner will do his little thing probably in the next episode. But let's go ahead and we'll come talk to Latea and get Miranda started.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but
You listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
Who's Niket?
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
Tell me about the mercs.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
What should we do?
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
Will Niket be safe?
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. You want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
Alright, let's go.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
Alright, like I said, we're gonna do Garrus and Miranda. You can also do, obviously, you know, Miranda and Thane if you want to just have two people that have warp. Or you could also do Grunt, and he'll have similar abilities as well as Zaid. Or you could also do Kasumi if you're wanting to do like her Shadow Strike and things like that, but to me, Garrus and Miranda is probably the best bet. I already did all of this. Just making sure that everybody is on the Locust. Alright.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
Niket not helping.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Oh man, but I really wanted to do something stupid. What about this Captain Inyala?
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am.
Oh, really?
She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Oriana's age.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
I'm with Miranda.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely.
Let's dance then.
Kinetics are down! They've seen us.
Alright. Go ahead and put our disruptor ammo back on. Overload. If you did the renegade interrupt, this part becomes significantly easier, by the way. That's why we did it. Is because otherwise you just have a lot more of a hard time taking everybody out. Warp. And I'll do an incinerate, why not? And obviously they got the one more right there. And then you can just continue to just pop in and out like we've been doing for most of the playthrough to just continue to get your slowdown. And then you will notice that they are not shooting the tracking missiles like the Blue Suns do. Theirs are just regular, so you can dodge them pretty easily. Then you got two more people over here.
We need to get to Niket. Enemies in front.
Go ahead and just overload their shields.
I've got nothing.
And there we go. There's, just in case you guys are wondering, there's nothing back there for us to get exploration-wise or credit-wise. We do just have the elevator and this radio on the dead merc right here.
Team 4, do you read? Team 4.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
You never gave her age.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
Why did you take her?
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
We need to get to your sister.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
So you can ask a little bit about the area layout, but it's kind of just going to be cramped in conveyor belts and things like that. So I'll usually just ask, why do you trust Niket so much?
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
Does your father know him?
Is there a chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Let's go.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
Alright, a little +2 Paragon action there. You don't have to go this way, but you can come this way and it'll give you a little handheld that you can hack, and it'll also give you a pretty nice shot on your enemies over there.
They're on the
So
far
right
side
here.
of the conveyor line. Time your shot.
But hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. If you are, go ahead and, check out the channel, look at the Mass Effect 1 Let's Play, check it out, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. Feel free to also comment what your favorite loyalty mission is of Mass Effect 2. So, if you want, you can do your cloak and stuff like that, but it's not really going to do that much more damage if you are using the Viper. I mostly just use it for whenever I need to get, like, a finishing shot off. Go ahead and now we're just gonna stay hidden behind here. Done. And this is kind of how most of your fights are going to be.
Watch for the drone.
For this mission is just gonna kind of be you going back and forth with them.
Overlook. In their systems. Nice work. Enemies in.
You say nice work, was it really worth your friend getting shot? Double overload. Shadow.
Incineration ready. There we go.
And bam.
This is Inyala. Keep the bitch back. The kid is near the
That's the only thing you have over there as far as things to grab for money and tech upgrades. Not gonna be anything over here. There's another one in the trailer. Got a little med kit. And then this will be our 5th submachine gun damage upgrade. Now, it is important to know that whenever you see the whole, because, whenever we upgrade it, obviously has, the 1 of 5, 4 of 5, whatever. You can still find more than those 5. I think the most I've ever found was, 6 or 7. But, just get as much as you can, because obviously you want every damage advantage you can get, because when you're playing on higher difficulties like this, you are going to not really be able to take all of their hits, even with all of your upgrades, so you want to make sure that you're setting your defenses up as best as you can. That should be it. Go ahead and get this locker right here. Quick 1500. Next group's going to be over here. You can stop right there and shoot them, but I find it's best to come fight them over here. It just kind of gives you a better angle on them. And we'll just go ahead and do the overload there, double overload, and a cloak.
Combat drone, watch out.
Like I said, it just gives you a really great angle. Overload on him.
Scramble this.
And energy drain. And concussive shot. Basically just did that so that way we didn't get stunned up out in the open in there. Because I knew that we had 2 to 3 guys here. I'll just watch for them. Overload. Overload again. Take the cloak. As always, do be mindful of those rocket launchers because they hurt quite a bit on this difficulty. Do you know what hurts more? Headshots. That's gonna be it for this one. Good, and we'll put our disruptor ammo on there. Might as well go and put it on the locust too, because it's gonna keep making us do that because we did go into loadout.
I'll take it.
Metagel capacity upgrade. And another terminal we can hack for some more quiche. Okay. Go ahead and swap back to
Look out!
sniper rifle.
Negative contact.
Very nice.
Divert everyone except my guard from the cat. I'll handle him and the kid personally.
Damn it, I'm not letting
Nothing
her
else
get on
right
now.
here. You do want to watch right here though. And again, another little across here shooting. They haven't spawned in yet, so if you go and shoot that explosive over there, it's not going to do nothing. But now they have, so you can try to shoot it now if you want, and I usually just let them come on over here. So for this group, I believe it is like 4 or 5 of the troopers, and you have a few heavies as well, maybe the same amount.
That one.
There will be like, I think 3 or 4 engineers as well that will continue to come in. So there is another one.
He goes.
Hostile!
Impressive! Hostile combat drone!
Gonna go ahead and swap on over to our submachine gun.
Get ready to burn. Get to cover.
Did that
We
really
can
do
cut
that
down
much?
through the cargo
Probably
line.
not.
Light him up.
So like I said, quite a few engineers here. And then do bear
Watch
in
for the
mind
drone!
that if you leave them alone and aren't damaging them for long enough, that their shields do regenerate. Health does not.
Got no shield.
Got no shields, but it don't matter because they all did. Alright. hack this other PDA over here. So obviously can't get to that one, but that's why we got this one over here. Go with that, and bam. Wow, that one was real easy. Go ahead and swap back to our sniper here. There will be more guys over there. Get some EZO. Grab another thermoclip. And then also you have this. And so the next guys are going to come over here out of the elevator. So you'll want to come and kind of sprint a little bit out here, so that don't go too crazy if you're not feeling that comfortable with it. Gonna use cloak on us.
Let's do it.
Then you can kind of just position yourself right here. Yeah, here's a hint, you guys. If you're ever up against a sniper, coming down in a nice funneled choke is not really going to be a good idea for you. Because that sniper's probably just going to watch for the door to open, and then you know you're just all going to get wrecked. And the bears. So just gonna go around real quick, and actually I don't even need to run around, because you know what's right over here? Power cells. This is gonna top off all of our ammo anyways. Go ahead and grab that, as well as this, and boom.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't the thing go any faster?
You sure about Niket?
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did he know about Oriana?
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
Maybe you're right.
You know him, Miranda. If you don't think he'd betray you, then I'm sure there's another explanation.
I don't know, damn it. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. And then I'll have a word with this captain and Yala.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my
The
time.
situation, quote unquote. We are the situation.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we...
Surprise!
Miri.
This should be fun.
Niket, you sold me out.
So what happens now?
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
Why'd you betray her, Niket?
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. And you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
So you sold her out.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Niket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
How did you get... Can't speak today. How did Captain Inyala get involved?
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
Oriana's new family.
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
We can solve this peacefully. Winky face.
If you're working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait. Don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
You'll die for that, bitch!
That's gonna leave a mark.
Hostile Asari.
Alright. So, personally recommend that you focus on the vanguard to the right here, because everything else will be a little bit easier to hit, as long as she's not hitting on you from the flank, especially on this difficulty. Because like I said, everybody's damage is pretty nutty.
Impact shot.
I'll tear you apart.
Alright, so then, even though this person gets close, they usually don't come around that corner, and we've got Miranda on that side anyways. So we are just gonna take our time. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. As you can see, we have a new enemy, the Eclipse Operative. Kinda like the Commander, if you remember the Commander we fought on the Purgatory ship. You remember on the boss fight, we had a few of them, but not really gonna affect us that much. Just take care of all of the little small guys here.
Nice shooting. I'll kill any runners myself. Be a target.
So in case you're wondering why I did that, even though it was not really going to do any damage, was because I saw Miranda was about to go down, and she kept getting her shield recharge kept getting interrupted, so she couldn't actually go and regenerate any. And well, I can just sit here and solo this entire thing by myself. A little easier when you got your squad with you. Then once you get her by herself, she's just a Vanguard class, so you don't really gotta worry too much. I recommend you kind of try to stay a little further away like I did, just
there
because
could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make
shotguns
sure
are
Oriana
kind of
and her family
crazy
get on safely.
on Veteran. Like you saw, she basically took out a quarter of our shields, which our shields at this point are almost 400, and she still took us down into, you know, 3/4 with just like not even half of the shotgun spray hitting us. So if you get super up close, you're just gonna get your shields dropped, get staggered, and potentially die if you haven't already eliminated all of the little ads everywhere. But another security terminal for us, $3,000. This trinket right here, I'm sure you guys heard whenever we were walking into Ilium for the first time, the lady who was on the phone saying, "No, you don't understand. This is the trinket that she is actually looking for." So that will be another little quick thing we can do after this one.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
You couldn't have.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human, just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
You would have regretted it.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part?
That's not healthy.
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
Is Niket the last loose end?
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No, I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You kept your sister.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you.
And now we are treated to a little scene of Oriana being reunited with her family over here.
No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
You won't go talk to her?
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
You should speak with her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
And that wraps up Miranda's loyalty mission. She now has the biotic ability Slam. And then, as with all of the loyalty missions, once you get the person's loyalty, they get a new outfit. But that's it for this one. And obviously, since it's not a main mission, we just go right back to where we started it at. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.